Hello, and welcome to a very special 8-minute demo video series. Today, we're going through a video tutorial on OIS 6.3 Advanced Workflow Design and Best Practice Video Shorts. Yep, these are going to be smaller videos on specific topics. And the topic we're going to talk about right now is auditing. So let's take a look at what it takes to turn auditing on. In this case, auditing means we're going to track everything that Opalis is doing during execution. So we navigate to the Management Service folder, which is on the Management Server's Program Files, Opalis Software, Opalis Integration Server Management Service folder, and we see ATLC. Now, all we have to do is run that from a command prompt. So I'm going to just open up a command prompt, navigate to this folder, and then just do ATLC/enable, and you can see that it's enabled. Now, what does this do for you? Well, if we go ahead, take a look at a policy execution, just something simple. I'll just create one real quick. Check it in, run it, and then we should see some logs generated in 3 different folders. And there we see an audit folder in the management service. We can see it's stored as CSV, and in the action service on the action server you'll see audit folder, same story. And then if you execute this from the operator console, you would see an audit folder in your operator console as well. So let's take a look at what some of that logging looks like. Alright, pretty simple. It gives you timestamp, what server, who initiated it, and what the name of the policy was. Connected to a different machine. We'll run that. And as the management service, it's just going to log the same thing. But what actually happened for the action service? So let's go take a look at that. It's a bit more logging here. And as you can see here, we get the output. If we go ahead and maybe search for DPM, oh, it's found in here, so let's go ahead and grab all this stuff, put it in a notepad, and find it there. And there you go. You can see we connected the DPM. There's the computer name and what was run and all that stuff. So lots of logging enabled here. And as you imagine, the files will grow very quickly if you have a lot of workflows running, and you know, often and many. And you should know that a new log here will be created for every 200 meg of this CSV file. So you might think that that's a lot, but if you have a lot of running policies, you're going to have a lot of data being generated at any given time. All right, and let's take a look what it looks like if you execute something from the operator console. So I'm just going to log in here quick. And I'm going to find that policy. I'm going to go ahead and execute it. Done. Let's go into the JBoss or whatever you've named your operator console, current version, in bin. And then there's that audit folder. And you can see we have a log here. And you can see who kicked it off and what policy it was. So this time it was administrator because I logged in as administrator. But if we take a look at the other one, it was CJ_demo/administrator. So it is logging who logged in and who kicked things off and stuff like that. So, all right, to recap, there are going to be 3 areas where there's going to be audits. One for the management service, one for the action server, and one for your operator console wherever you have that installed. And for the operator console, you're going to have to dig into the bin folder. But each of them create an audit folder, and each of them will log various things based on the execution. So for the operator console, it'll log who, what, and when was logged into the operator console. For the management service, it's going to log the who, what, and when, but based on the policy as it's running through the action service. And then the action server folder, the audits, is more of the really what actually happened based on the triggering of the other, from either the just checking in and running it or from the operator console. So that gives you some idea. Remember, files grow quickly, and a new log will be created at 200 meg per per each log. So you may or may not want to keep it on. Maybe you want to turn it on for a certain period of time. If you do turn it on, make sure you have a policy that will move those files off of your file system. And to end this, we're just going to go ahead and disable. And you'll see that it's now disabled and any new executions won't be logged. So that is essentially how you get auditing turned on. Take a look at the auditing and you can turn it off. We certainly appreciate you watching. Thank you.